And this is my senior exit presentation. Okay, wait. There we go. A little about me. I was born February 7th, 2001 to my wonderful parents, Shannon and Troy Keesler. And I have one sibling, my little sister Lauren. She's a sophomore. I did cross-country track, and I just did bowling this year as a senior. And my extracurriculars, I did student council, NHS, the GSA, which was just founded this year. I was been in part of the drama club for 4 years. I did choir, and I also just joined band this year. So here's some pictures of my extracurriculars. So I got my cross team up there. They're like my family. I love them. So here's a couple pictures from track. These are all my friends from Morris that I met, and then there's a couple people from track. Here's band that I just joined this year. So there's concert band and marching band, and then me and as Marty this year in Greece for drama, and then here's our cast picture. So my resume and cover letter, I talked about I worked at a flower shop, Teresa Case Time for Flowers, in Corona this last summer, and I videotaped for girls varsity basketball last winter. My cover letter, I wrote to the head of maintenance at Chemtron, where both of my parents work, because I was going to work there as like summer help and like paint stuff. So my future plans, I plan on graduating. I'm going to attend the University of Michigan, their College of Literature, Science, and the Arts. I'm going into pre-med and then graduate school there later to become an OBGYN, which is like a baby doctor basically. So it'll be like women's health, and then like delivering babies and stuff. With going along with that, I interviewed my OBGYN to be like, okay, how's your job and like your hours and how has it affected family life and all that good stuff. And I learned a lot about like what all I need and like education wise and like all the schooling and like clinicals and all that good stuff. Very informative. So my research topic, I did my research paper over vaccinations and how they do not cause autism and why people believe that they do. So for my community service, I helped set up and take down chairs and equipment for the band concert that we had. I tutored in Mr. Howard's class, which I had a selfie with Becky that I was supposed to put on there, but she never sent it to me, so I'm upset. I helped sorting and packed food at the food bank in Lansing. I wrote an essay about our upcoming presidential candidate, Pete Buttigieg. He's great. And I wrote a letter to Debbie Stabenow, which I got an answer from, and she was basically like I wrote about my research topic, and she was basically like, cool. That's a good topic, but you should write to somebody else. So my inspirational person is Meryl Streep. I love her so much. She's a goddess. I am inspired by her because she, in all the roles, she's a fantastic actress, and she really fills all the roles that are given to her. She really like embodies each person that she's meant to play, and I hope that I fill each of the roles that's presented to me as a student or a college student, as a daughter, as a doctor, because each patient is going to require a different role from me. Some people need like a caring, emotionally supportive person, while some people need more of like a informative one, and so I hope that I can do the same as she does. Yes. Here's my vision board. So I love old Victorian houses with the big old porches. I love them. I want to live there. I really want to live next to the ocean. I love the ocean. I never want to leave. I want little dogs. I don't even care if they're kind of dog, but that kind of dog's cute. And there's my little family. I want like a nice family who are also by the ocean. And then I'm going to U of M. I just want to put that in there because it's very important to me. I'm incredibly amazed that I was able to get in there. And I wanted to go into women's health and be a good doctor and birth babies and all that good stuff. So here's all my friends. So I got Emma up there, and there's Cassidy, even though she's cut off, but us in band. I've become really close with her this year because of band. There's Sarah. She's been my best friend for like forever, and we've been through a lot, but I love her so much. There's Ashley, and I haven't been friends with her for super long. Like, I literally just became super close with her this year, and specifically during track. I love you. There's Kylie, my little sweet little child. I love her. Here's like our whole squad at Snowball this year. I love all of them. And then this is our mini squad before prom last year. There's Brooke. She goes to Morris, but I love her. There's Jessica, my other best friend, and I love you. You're so supportive and fantastic. And then there's Gage, who's also supportive and fantastic, and I'm so glad you are dating because you're fantastic. And then there's Nat and Miranda and Melanie, and I want to specifically point out Kira, even though her picture's really small, because like I love you so much, and like we're also track buddies, and we've been together since like forever, and I love you. There's Natalie. There's my friend Nolan, who I also just became friends with specifically during track, and I'm very upset because I love him so much. He's precious. And there's my boyfriend, and hi, and he's amazing. We've known each other since like literally forever, and like we've been in all the same things and all the smart people clubs, and we go to all the same luncheons and all that good stuff. But like dating now is like great because we're like tight. I don't know.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
There's my family. So there's my cousin John, and we're like best buds. I love him. He's through everything to talk to. There's my dad and I. I love you. There's my Uncle Derek, my dad's brother. He's lit. There's my grandma. I love you. You're fantastic. I love you so much. We basically like lived at your house for like the first like 13 years of my life at least. Like we were there all the time, and you basically helped raise me just as much as my parents did, and I love you a lot. There's my mom. I love you. We'll get to you in a hot second. There's my aunt, my uncle, my cousin, and they live in Tennessee, but I want to put them in there because they're important to me, and I love them a lot. And my little baby sister. There's Lauren and I when we were really little, but I want to put that in there because she was really cute. But there's the other picture. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do mom first. I love you so much. We're like so ridiculously similar. It's insane. It's probably why we bicker so much. And we'll probably be like, you're just so supportive about everything. And I love you a lot. And like, I was gonna put a picture of my other grandma up there, but I didn't have one. She died before I was born, but you always keep her like alive. Like she's like been there with us because you always try to like incorporate like all the things that she's taught you and like help teach us those things. And I love you so much. I have other things to say, but I don't know what they are because I'm just a mess. And then my dad, I love you. You're fantastic. You're basically the mediator in our house when mom and I are like bickering, and you're just like, y'all are literally saying the same thing, but like two different ways. Stop fighting. and I love our like car rides and stuff where we talk about like deep stuff and we like relate, and it's great. I love you. Okay. So my 3-word essay is actually I can, because I have always been very, like, I've never been, like, super confident about the things that I do. Like, I'm like, oh, I'll try my best, but I really don't know. But, like, I have to tell myself these 3 words, like, actually, I can do this, and I can, like, push through, and I'm amazed, like, I can get into U of M, and I'm amazed that I was able to with, like, basically, it's, like, supportive, and, like, you could do this. And I have to tell myself this all the time because I, like, don't believe in myself at all. And, like, So my advice to underclassmen, you guys need to enjoy the little moments. They're like really important. Like even if like don't be on your phones trying to like take it in, but like take it in yourselves and like be in the moment, because like I know y'all are like, oh my god, I can't wait to get out here. I'm already in high school and I want to be out, but like it literally goes so fast, and this is like the chillest place you're gonna be for like forever. So like just like enjoy it. Go to the dances, even if you don't have a date. Just go to the dances. They're fun. They're a good time. You don't get a lot of those chances to dress up and be spiffy and then hang out on the dance floor. It's a great time. And then without a date is like lit, even if you like, it's good. Okay, hold on. The effort you put in now reflects what you put in the future. So if you like don't try, like if you don't try now, people will expect you not to try in the future. You're just like, oh, I'm just like not putting it in because I don't care about high school. You need to care about high school because people will see how much you cared, and it will reflect how much you will put in later. And do not procrastinate, because I'm awful about it. It's awful. It just stresses you out way more than you have to be. It's awful. So, any special thanks slide to Miss Lake? I love you. She's like a second mom. She's my cross-country coach, but like she's fantastic. She's like literally a second mom, and she's wonderful, and she's so supportive, and I love you. Any questions? Adam.
So you said you're pretty hyped about being OBGYN,
yeah.
And that's obviously a very, very hard task to do and accomplish. So what's your backup plan in case becoming an OBGYN doesn't work out?
Well, I'm thinking about going, if that doesn't work out, I'm at least going to get like a medical practitioner, or like something that's just like basic like doctoral things, and then go into OBGYN like specifically. So I'll like know all the doctory things, but then specifically women's health. Yeah. Kira.
Would you ever think about becoming a paramedic or an EMT?
Possibly. I'm just very bad at working under stress. So, but like that'd be cool. Yeah. Jessica.
What lesson or memory are you going to take away most from Byron High School?
Oh, like lesson? Well, lesson would be don't procrastinate, because I'm very bad at that. And like I stress myself out way more than I should. If we're doing memory, so I just joined band this year, right? And we do this thing where we it's like sight reading, and so but you can't play until like you instantly play. So like everyone else just fingers along on their instrument, they like press down on the notes, but like for percussion, like you can't just like do that. So we like clap along and stuff. So I thought we were sight reading, and so everyone else is playing, and I was supposed to be playing this bass drum, and I'm in the back of the room just clapping along my part, and they're just like, I'm like, yeah, and Miss Shaw stops like the whole band. She's like, Lily, we're like playing. I'm like, oh shoot, you're right. But yeah, yes.
What inspired you to go into the medical field and be a OB/GYN?
Honestly, I got inspired when I was in my biology class this semester through Deep, and like when we went over the women's health unit, I don't know, it just like clicked. It was very odd, but I was like, this is what I'm supposed to do. Plus, it's really funny because like when I was very little, my mom would be like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I'm gonna be a baby doctor, and that's gonna be great. But that was when I was in like kindergarten, and then I went through a whole bunch of other things, and they like came full circle. I'm like, actually, I do want to be a baby doctor, which is crazy. But yeah.
Which one of you, I can't remember, put the picture of you two in kindergarten in your portfolio?
I did that.
Because you guys have known each other since kindergarten?
Yeah, preschool. We were in preschool together.
That's just adorable.
Yeah.
Let's give her a hand.